SportsRapLive.com.
You're hot.
Anthony Davis, though, man.
Yeah, it's hot up in here. We are at Dave & Buster's right here in the Marquee Center. Sports Rap Live. Yeah, we got some Dave & Buster's bucks. We're getting it in tonight. We're playing some games. We're talking some sports. We're talking sneakers. We got the man, Propane 713.
Yes,
hey, before we get into some more sports, why don't you tell us what you got going on right now in the music world? Because we see you everywhere.
It's been a lovely ride right now, man. I think we just working, trying to get the name out there more and more. Just came back from South by Southwest. We did our thing. Shout out to my team. Shout out to Kelly. Shout out to Vachi. Shout out Rock. I mean, it was a good look. Just pretty much getting the word out there. We just dropped a project called Dangerous Minds. If you don't have that, make sure you get that off my website, gotpropane.com. That's GOTPROPAIN.com. And you can follow me on Twitter, Propane713, man. I mean, we're just trying to put out good music for the city.
That's the heat. Of course, you work a lot with our executive producer, Bun B.
Man, that's the uncle, man. That's the big homie. He did a lot for my career, you know, just pretty much just taking me under his wing, co-signing what I do. Shout out to him, you know, Slim Thug, Kiki, all of the legends from the city who just heard it and felt it was, you know, worth getting behind, and you know, they've been showing a lot of love.
It's beautiful for the old guys at the table here. Okay, I'm not gonna name names, but the old guys you see right here,
right,
heading up towards 40.
Right.
You see the legends now, you know, basically bringing the next wave of artists on the scene, not only literally but figuratively, because you guys have really kept that torch burning.
Man, appreciate that.
And you know, we have Doe, of course,
that's the homie.
Propane, Les. I mean,
yes.
I could go on and on.
Yeah, we deep, man. We coming. You know, we trying to make some noise for the city as well as the nation. You know what I'm saying? We want to be recognized, and I feel like we have the talent to get there.
Not only do we have individual MCs, we have 220 Music. Right. You got a Head of Class. You got a lot of these groups now.
A lot of groups, nice guys.
Yeah. Nice guys, of course. How could I forget? Yeah, I mean, that's the beauty of it. That is diversity in the hip-hop culture.
Yeah, man.
And we have it so strong here in Houston. Hey, we were talking during the break there about March Madness. We talked some NBA before. We've got our man Cam here. Cam I Am.
What's going on?
Is at the table. Of course, he's with the Houston Rockets. We're going to talk about what you guys got going on real soon, coming up this weekend. But let's get into some March Madness. Cam, you can join the conversation, of course. We talked to Andrew Martinez, our college basketball guru of sorts, who brings you the Martinez Report every week on Sports Rap Live. But, you know, it's pretty unanimous here at the table. We all kind of have Kentucky. They're an NBA team in a college uniform. They've got so many prospects, so many guys that can go play with Kid Gilchrist and Anthony Davis and Damon Jones. Terrence Jones. I'm thinking of
Marcus Teague. He's overrated, though.
He is overrated.
He's one of the most overrated #1 point guard in the nation.
Look how Propane grabs the mic.
And I've ever witnessed in my 20 plus years of watching basketball. This dude is the most overrated player I've ever seen. Ever.
Well, Calipari is known to have those hyped players,
but they handle their business, from the John Walls to the Derrick Roses to the Tyreek Evans.
Oh, really? How many championship rings does Calipari have?
True. I mean, but you know, that's not that.
Anybody?
You can't take away from. I mean, Derrick Rose made it to the championship.
Sure.
But I mean, what I'm saying is those guys were legit. Derrick Rose was the #1 point guard. He was legit. Tyreek Evans was legit.
Besides his unibrow, is Anthony Davis legit?
I like Anthony Davis, but I'm gonna say this. I'm not sure what he's gonna be in the NBA.
It's tough because the kid grew 7 inches in 1 calendar year.
Right.
7 inches. You went from a long guard or wing player to now having to play forward.
Exactly.
Or even, you know, in the NBA, a big forward, small center.
It worked to his advantage.
He grew 7 inches in 1 year. His mom needs to sell a cookbook.
Yeah, absolutely. Or be tested for giraffe genes because you kid just sprouted up. Now, Cam, you follow college basketball. We know that.
That's right.
Now, okay, besides Kentucky, who are some of the teams that you got through on your bracket? Well, how did the Final Four is set?
I'm hurting right now, man. I'm a North Carolina fan. I had Kentucky and North Carolina in the final. The loss of Kendall Marshall, man, that was a big blow to us. You know, a lot of people thought that we could do it without him, and I think we had the ability to, but he adds another dimension to the team. I think if we had him today, we would definitely be moving on, man. But I did have Kentucky going all the way. I mean, like you said, that's an NBA team in college uniform, man. I feel like right now they could beat the Bobcats. As is, right now.
Can't anybody?
Yeah.
My high school, my senior year high school squad at Westbury High School could beat the Bobcats.
Yeah, Brittany Griner might be able to beat them, boy.
Brittany Griner, Baylor needed her today.
Yeah.
They needed her today. I don't know what happened. You know what I'm saying? Usually they put up a lot of fight, but I mean they just. I don't think it was more so that Kentucky was that good. I just don't think they came to play.
Yeah.
Because Baylor's a pretty good team. You know what I'm saying?
They're up and down. Andrew talked a lot about it all season long. You know, Perry Jones should be doing a lot better than he's done.
Oh, he's
soft. I'm sorry. I don't like to call another man soft, but he's not really a man yet.
He's gonna be a great pro. He's gonna be a great pro.
Sure. And people have been saying that now since he was recruited by Baylor.
He's one of those dudes that.
Didn't you say that about Evan Turner though? And what's Evan Turner doing?
He's coming on though. He's coming on right now. You know, he's improved.
He needs to.
But for instance, like you got those players who come around and it's like, for instance, like Chris Paul. I mean, is from the moment you see him play, even in like the All-American game, you knew like, man, that's a professional. You know what I'm saying? Like he's got a professional game, and I think that's how I look at Perry Jones. He got a professional game. Like from he got an outside touch. He can handle it real good. He got some quickness. I think he's gonna prevail in the NBA.
I hope the best for him because the kid has, basically all the hype.
He's inconsistent though.
He is very inconsistent. And I say soft, I mean, it's just because in the biggest moments is when the biggest players should step up. College, NBA, doesn't matter.
He reminds me of Danny Granger a lot, like especially when Danny Granger was in New Mexico. Like they got a lot of similarities to their game. I think he's gonna be all right.
Yeah. Sure. Who wins the national championship?
Kentucky.
Ooh, had to think about it.
I'm a big fan of Rick Pitino, so I'm gonna go on a limb and I'm gonna say Louisville.
Ooh, Louisville. Kadoma, who you got?
Yeah, I like Louisville as well.
All right, well, as Bob Elliott says, Louisville. Guys, you think Kentucky?
Yep. Calipari's not a champion.
You got it? All right. Dipping out. Good night, J Nation. We still got 30 minutes here on Sports Rap Live. You guys don't go anywhere. And if you're tuned in live on the air right now, driving around, we have Propane, we got my man Cameron, Kadoma, DJ Gons, and myself, Adam Rapp. So a lot of Rat Pack, of course. Rat Pack, they get spoiled with all the shout-outs they get. From Austin to Vegas to LA to wherever we're at, the Rat Pack is always getting a shout-out. And shout-out to AMP Studios. If you guys haven't seen the podcast, man, that's HD. Not only you hear us on the air, but you see us. Of course, you see the spread here we have on the table. We got some hats to give away tonight. Those are Unks. He forgot those. We'll give them to him. Diamond Supply Co. holding us down as always. And we're going to hear a Dave & Buster's right here in the marquee. Now, Cam, let's shift some gears, okay? We're talking about guys that are bringing their game right here to New Orleans for the Final Four. What about some of the local ballers here in Houston bringing their game down in Toyota Center this weekend?
That's right, man. We have the 2012 Blacktop Battle. It's the 8th annual coming up this Saturday and Sunday, March 31st and April 1st. This is the second largest 3-on-3 tournament in the state, right behind Dallas, unfortunately.
Well, we don't need to mention them live.
Right. We're bringing out the best talent in the city, man. We're hoping to have a competitive skill level at every division. It's ages 8 and up. Kids are invited. All skill levels are invited. But you got to bring your A game, man. You got to.
That's right. Now, it starts basically at the young kids, and it goes up to the old timers, the old couch potatoes. And how do they sign up? Is it too late to sign up?
No, it's not too late to sign up. We'll be signing people up until March 28th. If you sign up by tomorrow, you actually will be invited out to a VIP shoot-around. You'll be able to come out before one of our games, check out the team as they shoot around, maybe get a chance to meet some players. And that's a great perk, man.
That's on the day of the tournament?
No, it's going to be for our game against Memphis.
Okay.
Man, we might sign up just for that.
You never know. Well, yeah, if we weren't in New Orleans, we would be out there at the Blacktop Battle. Now, Propane, did you grow up playing basketball?
I played basketball all my life. High school, middle school, college.
Where'd you go to high school?
I went to high school at Longview High, where I graduated from. That's where I did most of my time. Longview High, but I'm from Houston. I didn't play there 11th grade, 12th grade. I played at Westbury and Hightower.
Oh, you went to the Bay?
Yeah.
Class of 94 right here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, well,
man.
Yeah. Back then, there was simpler times at Westbury High School.
Yeah.
That's for sure. But yeah, I played some sports out there too. Now, Cam, did you grow up playing ball?
Yeah, man, I played some ball up until high school. Let it go, man. Let it go. But I'm still out there. If I could, I'd be out there at Blacktop Battle playing, man.
I done been on the court with Cam a couple times.
Oh yeah. Okay.
We talking about getting a drop squad team together for Blacktop, right?
Yeah, man. You know we gonna be out there.
Now, you allowed to play in Blacktop?
I can't play, man. Next year I'll be out there though. For sure.
Friends and family, you
sure.
not apply for sure. All right, man. So that goes down this weekend. Make sure you guys go to Rockets.com.
That's right, Rockets.com, man, or call our office at 713-758-7200. You can get all your info there, man. It's gonna be a live event, man.
Oh, I've been out there before. My son played in a couple years ago, so very, very cool event because it's actually right outside Toyota Center, right there in the streets where it all goes down. They close the streets off. They can set up all the doors. Of course, we got the dunk contest, which is on the main court out there.
The dunk contest is our most exciting event of the day, man, of both days, actually. It's going to be Saturday from 1 to 2. Last year, as you know, we had Bun come out and be a judge, man. We're working on some good surprises for people in terms of judges, man. We got my boy MC Kane coming out to MC the event. It's going to be live, man, and I want to let people know that you can sign up for that event individually. $25 you're in, but you got to bring your A game to that because we got a dude named Isaac White. You know who Isaac White is.
Yeah, absolutely.
Certified 50-inch vertical, man. He's not playing.
The funny thing is that these guys, unlike the NBA players, actually want to come out and perform in the dunk contest. We've seen some lame action. Now, you know, hey, Chase Budinger, ready to come out, be creative. You and Diddy did your thing.
He brought out the big guns too early, though, man. He should have saved that for later.
That's right.
Should have saved it
You
for
don't
later.
dunk over Diddy till it's your last dunk.
That's Diddy.
Otherwise, you're just shooting off your bullets. So, all right, Isaac White could be out there. What else we got? We got three-point competition.
We got three-point competition, skills challenge, just like the real deal, man.
Sure.
Just like the real deal, but the tournament itself is what you really need to come for. 300 teams, 40 courts, man. If anybody out there remembers Hoop It Up, it's the same deal, man. And I know I participated in Hoop It Up for many years as a child, man.
Yeah, man.
Many years.
Absolutely out there at Rice Stadium back in the day. I'm into that. Just getting out there and then, you know, just having fun. That's what the tournament's all about, man. So make sure you guys go and sign up now. It's not too late. And it's not too late to get out there to BC Smoke Shop. Thank you, Kevin.
That's right.
Appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, from the Houston Rockets promotion department, my man Cam, put your hands together.
Thank you, guys.
for joining
Appreciate
us.
it, man.
Absolutely. Thank you, Jack Pack. Thank you very much. All right, well, I mentioned BC Smoke Shop now. There's two Houston area locations, 7909 Westheimer, and then out there, you know, the Jersey Village Way, out there towards 290 in the Beltway.
Yeah, it's not too late to get that detox kit for that job interview tomorrow.
Not only the job interview, but if you just want to get clean and go out there and be healthy, you know, of course, shout out to our man Shuffy, Feel Rich. He's getting him on that Zumba. You know what I'm talking about. Get out there and cleanse your body. And if not, pick up one of their great glass pieces, one of their vintage ashtrays, all the accessories you need to enjoy life is out there at BC Smoke Shop. So we want to make sure you guys check them out and pick up the coupon. We got the coupon 20% off purchase of $100 or more right there in the shop. Cannot wait for 420 because Act Bad Magazine is going to be there in the shop. Locally owned and operated magazine, Act Bad, of course, with me and the Unk right there on the cover. You guys see it right here on the table. It's going to be available at BC Smoke Shop. And shout out to BC Austin as well. Now, hey, before we get into some sneaker talk, Propane, tell us a little bit about what you did out there in Austin for South by Southwest.
Man, everything, man. We had a lot of shows. We met with a lot of important people. I think the highlight of my whole time out there was the Nas concert. Man, it was an experience, man. He performed the entire Illmatic album, which if anybody's a Nas fan, they know that's the classic. Came out in 92, so to be able to just be in there and actually watch him perform that, man, it was like, I mean, Kelly was there, she was recording me. I was like a little kid, man. You know what I'm saying? You
were probably literally a little kid when the album came out the first time.
Literally, like, and just to be there, man, that's one of my favorite rappers. So to actually be in there, speaking of Nas.
Hey, that's DJ Gons, by the way.
DJ Gons. And when he performed that song, actually, man, it was like,
it ain't hard to tell, baby.
Man, what you know about that, man?
I know about that. I heard that. What's my last name?
Hey,
what's my last name?
You know what I know? I heard that Nas actually performed with DJ Premier and
P-Rock. and P-Rock. See, like a lot of people, you know, they don't understand the significance in that. And I was trying to tell Kelly, I was like, man, do you understand that's Camille on one side and that's P-Rock on the other side? And they had a little DJ battle, you know what I'm saying? It was like, out of anything, any performance I had, any meeting, greeting I had with anybody, I mean, I'm fortunate for all that, but that right there, I could have easily just did that and came back home and it would have been like, that was the best trip of my life.
It's halftime. It's halftime.
Baby. Come on, man.
Are you ready? You want to keep rocking?
We can keep rocking, man.
Well, let's keep going right here on Sports Rap Live. All right, that is the voice of Propane. I gotta bring up the fact that the NFL has still held on to the crown through this offseason. The last week and a half has been insane. Now, at the top of the show, I promised I would not say the name.
Right.
Okay, Kadoma said it. All right. Your thoughts? Are you a Jets fan as well as a Knicks fan?
Definitely not a Jets fan. And I'm not just an overall fan of New York. I'm a fan of Melo. So.
Okay.
Definitely not a Jets fan. I'm actually a Titans fan. No matter what happens, you know, I'm riding with the Titans.
Hey, I'm right there. Okay, so were you convinced that they made a true pitch for Peyton Manning? Did you actually have some hope that he could land there in Tennessee?
Yeah, most definitely, because I hate the quarterbacks that we have, but when you look back in retrospect, what does that actually do for your team now that you haven't got them? Because you was willing to throw it all on the line. So it's like the mentality.
Lifetime contract from Bud Adams. What does that mean?
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, shout out to Bud Adams. I mean, I'm a big fan of Bud Adams. He took a chance on my boy Vince Young. So I'm forever rocking with him. And shout out to Vince Young, man. Somebody needs to go ahead and pick him up so he can get it popping this year, man. And he stop tripping. But just Tebow. Now Tebow's a good player. I'm actually glad that Tebow is a good football player. He's a winner. I think that's the difference. And that's the thing about Vince Young. Them dudes, they just winners. Like, regardless of how they win, they win. I mean, what he's going to do in New York, I don't know. What do y'all think of Mark Sanchez? I think he was doing all right.
I think Sanchez is fine. I think Sanchez got the New York media in his head a little bit towards the end of the season. He started listening to the chatter. And once you're a pro athlete, you start listening to the chatter. That's why guys say they don't even read the paper. You know, they don't get on their Twitter. You know, it's kind of changed the game as far as social media. But back in the day, there was guys that never read the paper, that never watched SportsCenter, that never watched the local news just for that very reason, because they didn't want to start hearing those voices.
Exactly.
I think the Jets are going to be all right. I think they're one of those teams that were snake bit because of the lockout, no training camp during the off season, and they just couldn't get it going from the jump. But I think we're going to see them do all right this season.
We promised Bob we wouldn't talk about the Jets because we got enough of that on JT the Brick and everybody else that's talking Jets football. Let's take it right back here to Houston. Texans fan?
Texans fan.
Okay, all right.
So I'm a Titans fan.
Well, okay.
But I like them. You know, they're the home team, so I'm rocking with them.
He's on the Bring VY Home campaign.
That's right. Now we have.
I'm definitely on that campaign.
Yeah. We shouted out. We tried to get it going on Twitter. Nobody really retweeted anything on Twitter.
I'm definitely on that campaign.
Hey, we're still looking.
Well, let's talk about the Texans.
I don't like Matt Sharp.
We like Matt Sharp
if he's healthy. If he's healthy, I'm sorry. Here, Jay, let me get my mic back so we can have it.
Let me ask you a question though. All right?
That dude's made of glass. He's a good player. That dude gets hurt way too much. Injuries that shouldn't really happen. Like sometimes nobody really touches him. Right. He gets hurt. I don't like that.
Yeah, I'm with you. You know.
I mean,
I'm soldier.
When he's on, but he's too consistent on being consistently hurt.
So you rather just get rid of him?
Yeah.
But for who though?
That's a tough one too. I mean, right now, people that's been leaving primarily just been all the tight ends.
Right.
Like Dreesen, he bounced. You want to go Bronco style. I mean, the only one who's even on it. I mean, Eric Winston left. That was, part of the offensive line. It's impressive departure. Wait, Ryans is gone?
Jimmy gone.
Mario Williams gone? Who have they really brought in? That's my question.
That all draws back to that front office, which I hated, and I've been hating from the get-go since I wasn't with the whole Mario Williams thing. And it's like...
You weren't with him coming back or him leaving?
No, I wasn't with him drafting him. I was with us drafting him.
Oh, okay.
Even though he made me out...
VY fan.
He made me out to be wrong. I wouldn't even been happy with Reggie Bush. Yeah. Even though he made me out to be wrong, it's still, I was like, why did you do that? But, I mean, they know they get paid to do that more than me, so I guess I was wrong.
First of all, thanks, Cam. First of all, I don't know why anybody's still on that Reggie Bush, but that's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Well, you need to get on that blue magic. Or those dangerous marks. Absolutely. All right, well, hey, bottom line, what do you think about the signing of Peyton Manning in Denver after a Colts career?
It was smart.
Smart? Okay.
Yeah, I think it was smart, but wow, Tebow wasn't good enough. I mean, he did his thing. I feel like last year.
You're one of a very small percentage of people who think that way. Who think that Tebow, could actually win some games.
I'm a Skip Bayless fan. Skip Bayless always said
I just find so much about you tonight, right here on the table.
Aside of the fact that he hates on LeBron like nonstop, a lot of stuff he says about LeBron is true though. But I just feel like they never gave that dude a fair shot. You know what I'm saying? They was waiting on him to fail.
Who? LeBron?
Tebow.
Oh yeah. They was waiting on LeBron to fail too.
LeBron has failed.
Ooh, man speaks the truth, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together for Propane 713. All the way over here.
LeBron.
So many people are scared to say that.
He failed. LeBron has failed time and time again. I'm not a fan of LeBron. I feel like the whole move to Miami was.
Oh, these are Heat fans over here?
Yeah,
No wonder.
I feel like the whole move to Miami was. Come on, man. Like, you going to Miami to be a sidekick? You LeBron James. You King James, right?
Do we have some hotkeys for Propane? Because he's
making some ones.
He's embedding himself here on Sports Rap Live because he is not afraid to speak the truth. Look, LeBron. I look at LeBron this way. You are a mad talented dude.
Right.
If you were a rapper, I would go out there and I would tell you that you need to finish from start of the show to the end of the show.
Right.
Don't come out with your hit first.
Yeah.
and then go out, on that R&B.
It's funny how you segue to LeBron from Tebow because we're always blaming LeBron. Why did Tebow leave? Because LeBron.
It was LeBron's fault.
It was LeBron's fault.
It was. Everything was LeBron's fault. I mean, honestly, the Peyton Manning signing to me, and I'll wrap up this topic I brought up here. Peyton Manning to me is kind of gravy, right? All right. So you got your mashed potatoes, you got your defense, you got Von Miller, you got a great start. You were 8-8 with Tebow. Right. If you're not going to progress with Tebow, why not bring in some gravy? And you know what? Hey, some people. They like more gravy. So if he doesn't give you what you want, you still got to go in the draft. You still got to plan for the future. John Elway is just trying to. He's just the gravy. He's trying to. He's the gravy. He's the gravy? Well, you don't know, though. You don't know if that gravy might be too salty. That gravy might not be bland. They have him made as the steak.
That's some turkey neck gravy.
This is a turkey neck.
Do y'all think Tebow is going to excel in New York with the same way he plays?
You know what will excel? The media right there. That bandwagon with the jersey sales will excel. But here's the thing. Rex Ryan loves toys. And more than anything, when Rex Ryan and Bill Belichick are in the same sandbox, Rex Ryan likes to have the bigger, shinier, better toys than Bill Belichick. And so I think it was a preventative move from Belichick sneaking up and making a deal. I guarantee Rex Ryan was in Tannenbaum's office. He was in Woody Johnson's office saying, let's get the kid. Just like Danny Woodhead, he's been a successful player, and he's kind of gone between the New York, New England dynamic. And I really feel that Tebow is going to be a toy more than the starting quarterback of the New York Jets.
I can agree with that.
And more power to them for having that toy in their sandbox. Yeah. Because he is a damn good football player. Yeah. He can run the rock, put him on goal lines, run the wildcat. Hey, you can run that little LT sweep without LT. You can run the
stadium up too.
Thank you very much. And sell those jerseys. So we'll keep our eye on that. Now, who else in the NFL? Anybody else catch your eye this season? Anybody else you're looking forward to seeing next year? I know we're not even the OTAs yet, but just give us kind of a mild temperature of where you are in the NFL.
I'm really looking to see if the Texans can take it to the next level. I really feel like it's time. I feel like they can. I'm anxious to see if last season was a fluke for Alex Smith and the Niners. I feel like he
kind of got butthurt a little bit. They kind of got butthurt because they were flirting with Peyton.
True.
And hey, everybody flirts, right?
But he had his 5-hour meeting with the Dolphins. So we call it even.
And that just showed.
And they got the monster train too. So
how terrible. Yeah, they do have that monster train.
I'm actually curious about that team. I'm really curious about Calvin Johnson getting that big money. Woo! And how that's going to pan out.
I'm a Falcons fan, so I'm kind of curious to see how Julio Jones is going to be this year.
Yep, with second year in, of course. Matt Ryan really needs to solidify that Matty Ice.
I'm kind of.
I'm anxious to see if Rodgers can bounce back.
Sure.
You know, I really. At one point, the dudes was playing unstoppable football, so I mean, I'm anxious to see if they can get it back or they hurt from that.
Last thoughts right now. Saints got hit too hard, just right, or not hard enough?
Just right. Too hard.
Too hard. Okay. New Orleans Saints fans in the building? Any Saints fans? Anybody here?
Hope not.
Okay. I guess not. I guess we got to take it to them next weekend in New Orleans. We'll take it straight to the Saints fans. And
have a lot of fans down there.
Oh, yeah. We're going to ask the people on the street. We're going to have our cameras rolling for sure.
Oh, man, that's going to be lovely, man.
And we'll be out there covering the games. Of course, we want you to check back in with us.
Always,
on Sports Rap Live. You did a great job. Ladies and gentlemen, Propane, 713 on Twitter. Thanks to the Rice Outlet for setting us up. You did great.
Tell us one more time where to find that Dangerous Mind.
That, and we got to tie in the sneakers because I did bring that up. So tell us where to find Dangerous Minds and your top 3 favorite pair of sneakers of all time. And take us to break.
Okay, you can find Dangerous Minds at my website, which is gotpropane.com, GOTPROPAIN.com. And you can also find me on Twitter, man. I drop a lot of music and stuff on Twitter at Propane713. And my favorite sneakers of all time.
Start with number 3.
Most definitely the first phone posits, the blue ones, the pennies, the OG pennies. Okay. Much love. Number 2, I'm gonna probably have to go with the Jordan 3s originals, the black ones, the ones we
Nike Air.
And my favorite shoe of all time.
Wait, drum roll, please.
It's not even close.
Before we go to break, you got your own drum roll. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here right here. Sneaker of the week. Every Thursday night. H-Town Sneaker Summit, July 29th. Propane, your number 1 top sneaker of all time. Not even close is
Air Jordan 7s, the Raptors.
the Raptors.
The Raptors. These are like, man, I would do anything for these shoes. My favorite shoes in the world. Like, I promise you, like, it's not even close to another pair of shoes.
It's all about comfort for you, sir.
Comfort, man. I love them. They like my favorite shoes, man.
Absolutely. All right, there it is. God's giving me the signal. We got to take it to break. Hey, great job. Make sure you let everybody know. Check out the podcast on Sports Rap Live, and that's powered by AMP Studios, amphouston.net. You'll find it on the homepage. Of course, we're shining with Diamond Supply right here at Dave & Buster's Marquee Center. We're going to take one last break. When we come back, Soccer Talk is here, and I'm going to let my man Alex show off his new toy. He's got something signed by Dokken for all my rockheads out here. And Shout out Sundays is coming up.
Shout out to Tiger Woods for getting back on top, man.
Thank you very much. I was not watching basketball today. I was watching.
Oh man, that's what's up.
The red Nike polo was out. Yeah, it was on and popping. All right, we'll be right back here on Sports Rap Live.
Yes, sir.
This year,
Back about 3.5.
to the Big Easy, Route 790. March Madness, the Sweet 16, and the Final Four. Enjoy the ride on Sports Talk 790. Brought to you by Audi West Houston at AudiWestHouston.com.